I'm here with Cheryl Vick of Open Heart Rescue, and we've got a special guest with her, but you'll meet later. But just to start off, thank you for joining us, Cheryl,
And thank you very much for the opportunity to be here.
and tell us a little bit about the Open Heart Animal Rescue.
Open Heart Animal Rescue is a 501c3 nonprofit, no-kill animal rescue locally right here in Cookeville. Our main mission statement is really simple. It's just to try and save as many desperate animals as we can and find them really loving homes. Basically, what we do as a rescue is we go into high-kill facilities, animal shelters, and we rescue the ones that are on the euthanasia list. They can be on there for lots of different reasons, that they're overcrowded, they don't have space, or they have been labeled aggressive, they could be feral, they could be sick or injured. I take a lot of senior dogs, I take the blind, the deaf, the less adoptables, which also include a lot of pit bulls. Once we get them to our farm or with our facility, we love them. We just love them to death. We give them time to de-stress, and then we start rehabilitating them. We give them all their shots, their vaccinations, their rabies. We get them heartworm tested. Of course, worm them. We give them a salon day. We bathe them. We just give them a lot of affection and attention. And if they have behavioral issues, we, of course, address that. If some of the issues are, bad enough that they can't be corrected, they have sanctuary with us. They will never, ever go back into, a shelter environment, and they will be loved and cared for the rest of their life.
Yeah, but for the animals that are able to go into other homes, that's your objective, right? Is to get
That's
them
my
adopted.
objective, because I can't rescue animals if I can't place animals. I do have a few fosters, which are the lifeblood of any rescue, because these animals are in kennels, of course. We exercise them, we get them out, and we, give as much attention to them as we can. But it's not the same as being in a home with a family. And that really helps stabilize them. It socializes them. And so I'm always looking for wonderful fosters that will open their heart and their home. But adoptive homes, right now I'm caring for 40 plus animals and desperately need some really good, loving homes for these animals.
And speaking of which, you have a very special dog with you.
I do. This little girl, she is so special. This is Hope. Hope has a really sweet and inspiring story. About 6 weeks ago, I found Hope crossing the road, and I thought she was a little coyote at first because it was raining that day. Come back, Hope. And she was really wet. She looked like a little ragamuffin. She was dragging her right front leg. I slowed down as she crossed my lane of traffic. She got across the road. I pulled over, of course, very happy that she wasn't a coyote. I scooped her up, took her to my vet, and it was determined that my vet here locally didn't really have the resources. She gave me two options. She said, you really need to think about maybe putting her down or taking her to UT. I didn't hesitate. I knew there was something special about this little dog, so we've been to UT. She had massive tumors on her right shoulder going all the way down her right leg. They weighed 11 pounds. They have since surgically removed the tumors. They did have to take her right limb, but she is on a really wonderful journey. At first, I thought it was going to be a bucket list, but now it's going to be Hope's Journey. She has her own Facebook page called Hope's Journey, and she has a little journal. It's called Hope's Journal, and we're getting everybody to sign to see how many friends Hope can get. She has been such a blessing to my rescue, just getting more exposure for the things that I do through her journey. So she's a really special little girl.
All right. Where can folks go to get more information about Hope's Journey and as well as your animal rescue?
Well, Facebook. Oh my goodness. I have. You can go to Hope's Journey, which is her Facebook page, and then also Open Heart Rescue. So I have online adoption sites with petfinder.com and adoptapet.com as well.
Check out Hope's journey and learn more about her story as well as the wonderful animals you can find at the Open Heart Animal Rescue. Thank you so much for joining us, Cheryl.
Thank you so very much. I appreciate your time.
And we'll be back with more with Discover the Upper Cumberland. We'd love to see the Upper Cumberland through your eyes. So tag us in your pics on social media with hashtag DiscoverUC, and you just might see your shot on our next episode. For more info on the show and to catch your favorite segments, visit our website wcte.org/discover. Also, if you have any topic ideas, email them to discover@wcte.org. Thanks for joining us, and remember to get out there and discover the Upper Cumberland.